everyone, welcome back to the Going Zero Waste YouTube channel. I'm Katherine Kellogg, and today we're going to be going over a requested video only by one person, but that was enough, how to deal with judgmental friends and family. I always really like to respond and create content around any of y'all's questions, so if you have any questions on topics, leave a comment down below. I would love to try and answer it. And even more fun is this is based off a blog post I wrote, which was from someone's question. So yeah, love to answer questions, and please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps get my video out amongst the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much, and let's get started. Now, a reader also wrote in, which inspired this blog post a little while ago, and I'm going to read to you what she wrote.
Anytime I try and make a lifestyle change, my family always criticizes me. They always like to point out when I'm not perfect. And when I want to make a change, like from tampons to the Diva Cup, the response is typically, well, they're going to make tampons anyways. So how do I respond to my judgmental friends and family?
So I kind of want to break this video into two parts. I want to talk about how to deal with your judgmental friends and family, as well as how to start conversations with them, because I do think it's really important for us to have civil conversations with people we don't have exactly the same viewpoint on. And I think it's really healthy and is what's going to encourage change. Right now, many of us are afraid of talking to people that have different viewpoints because it can be really scary and really triggering. And I don't think the internet is the best place to have these discussions, but rather in person over a meal. It's been scientifically proven that when you eat together, that people are more open to listening and changing their minds. So up first, how would I deal with that family member? I've had family members literally walk around my house pointing out every single piece of plastic. This. It's plastic. It's plastic. 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 So ways to have conversations with these types of people is obviously to talk really genuinely, really passionately, and most important, the number one thing I try to remember is to make it not selfless, but selfish. For some reason, whenever you have selfish motives, people respect you a lot more. And I think that's because people are really afraid of you thinking that they're not good enough. When you make any sort of lifestyle change, whether that's starting a new business or working out and eating healthier, people can be really taken aback because it is revealing their own inadequacies, and they're afraid of change. They're also afraid that you're going to judge them and that you're going to change. So you need to show them that you're not changing, you're the same person. And I like to simply say and talk about the reasons why it's better for me, because especially when we talk about eating more plant-based or doing something for the environment, those are very selfless topics, and people automatically get really upset saying, oh, well, that means you don't think that I'm good enough. And that's not it at all. So instead, I like to flip the narrative and say, I'm eating more plants because it's better for my health. I am saving electricity because it's saving me so much money on my electric bill. So if you can try and find the selfish talking points, people are typically a lot more receptive. And if you share with them what's in it for them, they're also far more likely to join you. I started reducing plastic usage for my health, and I started eating more plant-based for my health. And I started just so many of these different things to try to lead a healthier, simpler life that also saves me money. And those things typically perk people's ears up. Now, as far as creating conversations with these people, I think one of the best ways is to tailor your message specifically to their interests. For instance, my dad loves to save money, so of course I'm going to talk to him through a budget aspect. For my mom, she loves beauty products, and I'm going to talk to her about choosing clean skincare. And one of my favorite things ever was when we were out at a restaurant, and she told me that straws give you pucker wrinkles, and she said that she was never, ever going to touch a straw ever again. It's all about finding different ways to tailor your message to the people you're talking to about what they care about. I remember several times in the beginning when I first started going zero waste saying the words, I made this decision myself and I am focusing on myself. I'm not focusing on other people. I'm only focusing on what I can change and what I can do. And I do find that when you kind of upfront tell people, you know, I'm not judging you. You can do whatever you want. This is about me and this is what I want to do. And focusing on that also really helps people kind of come to terms with what you're doing. The fact is that what you're doing is your choice. And I found that reminding people that what I'm doing is for me and me alone really does help, especially when people are feeling judged by me, even though I'm not judging them. One of the things I'm really grateful for is that growing up, my mom always complimented me on how much I didn't care about what people thought about me. Now, I don't know if she gave me that compliment to inspire me to not care, or if I actually showed those signs. But either way, I do think that's great positive self-talk, because that just not everyone is gonna like you. I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's a-okay. And I would rather fully be myself and have people not like me for who I really am than like me for being fake. And honestly, there would be a lot of people who wouldn't like me for being fake either. So you might as well be your authentic, true self, living your values. And then, you know, you can also just ignore what your judgmental friends and family have to say. It doesn't have to be a reflection on you. And I know that that's not an easy thing to hear, and it's never fun being around people who don't understand you, but that's one of the reasons why it's so important to create and find community with people who do care, respect, and see your viewpoints. So I just want to say thank you so much for everything you're doing for the planet. You are a total rock star, and I'm really sorry if you have a lot of judgmental friends and family, but I know that there are so many people out there that are working to make changes and that you are not alone. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, press that big red subscribe button to be notified when new videos are coming out, and I'll see you next week with a new video.